should have clipped my hair so it's not in the way, so let me do that right now. I forgot to do. So I'm just gonna clip. Okay, so then I just use my finger just to lightly tap the product into the skin. It's very blendable. if you have dry skin, I would avoid setting the whole under eye. Just my opinion. Do what works for you. But this is what I do, because I do want to have that radiant, dewy finish. The only exception when I do set my whole face and I make it matte is when I'm gonna go to like an event that I'm gonna be there for hours. I do bake and make sure the powder's everywhere, and I make sure to put a setting spray. So I won't be so mad, but it will stay all day. That's the only exception I do whenever I put powder everywhere. But on the day-to-day, I just work on the lines. I just do target setting. So I grab the powder, tap the excess, and I first kind of blend out the line, and then I push in the product into the lines like that, and I lightly swipe. Same thing on here, and see how it's creasing there? I just blend it out a bit, grab the product, and then work it into the crease. And it should be fine for a couple hours. This is makeup, this is not magic. I would still put some type of makeup setting spray so I can really lock in the product. But I don't mind some creasing, so today I'm not gonna put setting spray since I'm not really gonna be going out. But if I were, I will put a little bit of spray just so I can like really lock everything in. Just like push, push, push into the crease. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. And then like lightly swipe. You don't want to swipe really hard because you don't want to take away makeup. Okay. And then also into the crease. And this powder is very finely milled. It's very soft. I think it's a really good powder for people that have dry skin, because it won't look great was like, oh my god, this didn't blend out, and it blended out into nothing. But to me, it gives me the most perfect bronze to the face. Like, not too much, but enough, like, to give that natural look, and I like it. But if you don't like that natural look to it, it's buildable. Just apply a little more, and eyeshadow I've been loving. This has been my go-to everyday eyeshadow, and it's from ColourPop. This is the Ritz Super Shock Shadow, and it's absolutely gorgeous and glittery. Remember the Urban Decay Cowboy, Space Cowboy eyeshadow? Someone was comparing or saying that this is a dupe, and I didn't even know, and so I went to go find it, and I don't have the Space Cowboy to compare it, but I used to, and it does give the same vibe, but I feel like this one's even more glittery, so I highly recommend getting your hands on this if you want a very glittery finish. So you could put this alone or over top other eyeshadows, but I've been doing it alone just as a one and done type of look, and I just use my fingers. So I go 1, 2, 3 like that, grab a good amount, and I forgot to show you. Look how beautiful, like that looks absolutely beautiful. Look how pretty that is. Okay, and then I just swipe it onto the eyelid like that. I tap and swipe, tap and swipe like that. Tap, 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 tap. Swipe, 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 swipe. Tap, 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 tap. And swipe, 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 swipe. You're gonna have a little bit of fallout. Just grab the brush that you use for your powder and kind of take it away, you know, as best as you can. And that's pretty much the eyeshadows that I've been using. It's stunning. I do about 2 layers with one already looks beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna grab just the tiniest bit more and just apply a little bit more. And then with a clean eyeshadow brush, just like lightly just brush the edges. So it'll be like super messy, you know, just so, yeah, like that. And that's the eyeshadow. Stunning, beautiful, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Then same thing on the other eye. Grab a good amount. Oh, stunning. I love this eyeshadow. ColourPop eyeshadows are one of my favorites, especially if you want to do like a one and done type of look. I'm gonna do one more layer, just so it could be very glittery. So, I know that many of you were wondering what eyeshadow I was wearing. ColourPop, let me grab it. ColourPop Ritz Super Shock Shadow Ritz. I'll put it right here in letters so you could see which shadow it was. This is the eyeshadow. Gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous, right? Look at it. Beautiful. So I'll write the name right here so you could get your hands on it. It's beautiful. Since we're still with eyes, I'm gonna put was like, if I did it too thick, then it's gonna be a thick eyeliner day. So I'm aiming for a thin one. So let's see how it goes. Pray to the eyeliner gods. So I grab it and then see if you could see this. You just like, I kind of follow the lashes, so I this one, I just try to take away all the excess so there's no clumps. And then I just apply it. And it's okay if it gets on your eyelids. I have a trick for that. Took it off. And I do 2 coats of this. Let me do another coat on this side. See, again, did you see the clump I put in the bottom? That's why you gotta have some Q-tip handy. It just takes it right off. I'm just like putting the mascara more to the right so I could have like that cat eye effect. Same thing on this side. Now I'm gonna do the bottom. I did put mascara on my eyelids, but I'll take that off right now. I'm going to apply some on my lower lash. Like that. My lashes came out a little bit spidery because I think I put too much because this is kind of new, so it put a lot of product, but that's fine. I like spidery lashes sometimes. Okay. And that's it.